Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond.
Ain't never falling off, yeah, I keep the racks now. I'm ballin' like the Hawk, racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them, yeah. Still ballin' on them, yeah. Still ballin' on them. Ain't never falling off, yeah, I keep the racks now. I'm ballin' like a Hawk, racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them, yeah. Still ballin' on them, yeah. Still ballin' on them, yeah. Did the thing, I stand in the bitch.
What's good? What's good, family? What's good? What's good, family? That's 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row. I'm telling you. I gave Landry a B for this trade deadline move. I gave him a B. Every poll I seen, I gave him a B or a B minus. Okay? Listen, I even went and saved some of these pundits Some of these guys who supposed to be experts, the same people who get paid. I went on Twitter and I saved all them comments. The Hawks got worse. You don't own your own picks. What are you doing? I saved all of them. Everyone I seen, I saved them. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm telling you. Listen, I think we're going to get in our bag, bro. I told you, I put on Twitter, man, I said, you know what? I feel like we're going to make a run. I feel like we're going to make a run. You feel me? Let me drop this link, man. Let me drop this link, bro. I'm telling you, y'all, I know people laughing. People laughing. People laughing. People laughing. I'm telling you, these boys go mess around and we gonna finish. We gonna finish. And I told you. Demond, you said the season is a wash. It is a wash. Meaning we have nothing to lose. That's what that means when I say the season is a wash. We don't have nothing to lose. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. See, I like y'all YNs, y'all Yankee Novembers. Y'all always trying to take somebody's words and be like, well, you said. That's why I start now. When I say stuff, I go into detail. Because I know how y'all is. Well, you didn't say it like that, Demar. You did it. We have nothing to lose. Nothing. The boys out there playing free basketball. You got Niang. Y'all the same cats who was in here crying about Hunter. Y'all the same cats crying. We got rid of Hunter. We didn't get a first round pick for Hunter. Oh my God. I hate that move. Oh my God. What are we going to do without DeAndre Hunter? Come on, man. I told y'all, man, DeAndre Hunter, thank you for your service. But, bro, he gave you a solid 25 games in 5 years. Miss me with that nonsense, bro. Miss me. I don't care about you Hunter activists out there. Thank you for your service. Okay. I'm glad we got off your money. Okay. And I think we finna make this. I put it on Twitter. I said, I think we gonna make this run. I'm telling you, man, I got a funny feeling, bro. And this is an example. This game is an example. You go in there, you take control of the game of a team you're supposed to be, right? You take control of the game, and you don't let them back in it. They made a little run at the end, got within what? 6, 8? Okay, because we know teams gonna make runs. You gonna go cold. But, bro, from the second quarter on, we dominated the game. Excuse me. The second half, we just purely dominated the game. Domination. That's what that was. And they made a little run, get back in it. But come on, let's be honest. Nobody thought the Wizards was gonna come all the way back and take the lead. Okay. Not when you got Jordan Poole on your team. Because you know he gonna shoot some silly me. I think Trey take bad shots. Jordan Poole on a whole nother level of awful shots. But like I try to tell y'all, man, we gonna be good, bro. We don't even worry about that San Antonio pick. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about that trade. Don't even worry about what we got. We had to get assets and we had to get off that money. We accomplished that, and you got some solid veterans in return. And Landry Fields echoed the same stuff I said before he had his press conference. And I'm going to do a show about his press conference. Because everything he said, I said before he even went on the press conference. I said that already. I'm just saying. So, I mean, granted, you was developing this year. You're getting a lot of mileage out of Vic. You're getting a lot of mileage out of Ricochet. You're getting some out of Mo G. Okay, salute to the homeboy ticket with the $2 super chat. We 3-9 with Okongwu as the starter. Okongwu, I don't know where he was at tonight, but I ain't even gonna get into that. Okay, I ain't even gonna get into that. Okay, but this what we gonna do, man. Because I gotta go downstairs real quick. I'm gonna bring everybody on the panel. Okay, let y'all chop it up while I go handle this business. It's gonna take me probably about 20-30 minutes. Then I'm gonna come back. Then we're gonna start. I'm just take everybody off. Then we're gonna come back so y'all can get y'all 2 minutes solo time. But I gotta handle some stuff downstairs, and I don't want to stop the show. Okay, so I'm gonna bring everybody on. Let me drop the link one more time before I run downstairs real quick. And I don't want nobody talk about where's the bond at? Where's the bond? You know what I'm saying? Boom. They go to link. Hurry up. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to follow that link. Tap in with me because I'm about to run downstairs for probably about 20 minutes. Don't say that, Cool Joe. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Okay. So let me bring everybody on, man. Y'all go ahead. Y'all can go and chop it up. I'll be right back, man.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, hold up. Somebody got that back. Somebody car radio off.
What's up, Ticket?
What's up, y'all?
What's going on,
Y'all. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Hey, let me ask y'all something real quick. How y'all feel about Niang and his fit?
I like
Fire and ice. Fire and ice.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Jalen the better player by far. I think Niang fit better though. Based on what I saw tonight. Mm-hmm.
Then Jalen.
Especially in the half court. Jalen is damn near unplayable in the half court.
Well, Niang understands the offense a lot better. Yeah. That's true. That's true. He understands the offense a lot better.
I think I'm about to say Marion's got a point. I think mostly it's because Niang knows Quinn's system. He just knows exactly what they're running. I mean, that third quarter though, where Trey was just looking. The minute that first one went down, Trey was like, "All right, bro, I found a new toy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm ready now."
Yeah, like, I rock with Niang, bro.
Yeah.
I really do like it just seemed like the game for Trey a little bit easier with Niang on the floor, based on how tonight was.
You know what I think too? The other thing I like about him, I've seen his highlights. He's a tough dude. He a goon. He ain't scared to get up in your face and let you know about it. Like, he's defending his players, he's defending his teammates. That's another thing that Trey needs. He needs a guy that's like, "Hey man, you ain't gonna pick up my point guard, bro."
Right.
So, you always need a Peter in your group, someone ready to cut some ears off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Kool-Aid, how you feel about the game tonight?
Hey man, I'm trying to be cool right now, man. I'm calming down. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to take it down a level, okay?
Okay.
Hey, look. All I can say that I'll be glad when Clint get healthy.
Yeah,
he healthy. They just ain't playing him. That's all.
He'll play. He'll eventually play.
They done with Clint. He going off in the sunset.
I know. I don't think they're gonna trade him now, but I think he's gonna get him ready. They're gonna get him ready to play. Cause the only reason I say that, if not, then I would have seen Barlow bag up 00.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now
what's up with Double?
Everybody knows
he don't care.
No. Clint Capela was on the grass in the used car lot with that big sign in the windshield, half off, trying to get rid of it. Now I'm trying to figure out how in the world you bring this man back when everybody knows why Clint Capela wasn't playing. There wasn't no back issues, wasn't no situations going on. You were trying to trade that in on a new something or another something.
Well, Landry already answered that yesterday. Landry literally answered that.
Yeah, whatever Landry says, I take with a grain of salt, because
it was pretty reasonable though. He said basically we got offers for Clint Capela, and he looked at the offers and he asked himself, are these offers better than having Clint on the team? And he was like, I'd rather have Clint than get rid of Clint for this bad offer. So I kind of don't blame him. I really don't blame him. If it means leadership, if it means, being a mentor to younger players, I'd rather that than get like nobodies. You know what I'm saying?
I would rather hear what the offers were, and I would like to take a look at what type of cars.
John, that rarely, that rarely happens where, because they keep that stuff, they keep that confidential.
I know it, but thing is, my distrust of this brain trust here warrants that.
A question like that, there ain't no reason for Landry to lie about that.
Right.
Like there's,
yeah.
There ain't no. No, it ain't.
Look, I told y'all these aren't the ones you take to the used car lot to buy no car.
You know how?
Well,
John,
one thing about it, John. One thing about it.
Ain't the ones. They proven it. They are the ones. They're the ones that got us in this situation right now.
One thing about it, John, is that they probably did put Clint on the auction lot so that they can get a player like Brandon Ingram. And when the Brandon Ingram deal fell through, they said, I'm not going to give up this $22 million that's going to be going out of our salary cap at the end of the year for any of these players that they're sending us.
Right.
And I think that there were two truths and a lie told right there. The two truths were they were trying to sell Clint, but they was trying to sell Clint for a particular player. And when that player didn't come through, I think they said, we'll rather just take the ending contract rather than bring in more money.
No, Clint wasn't involved in the Brandon Ingram deal.
He was.
He would have to be.
No.
For the money, wasn't it ticket?
Look, check this out. I think the deal. Where I saw Clint name come up several times in a trade was the Laker trade, and it all came down what center they was gonna go for, and they were looking at Clint, and they were looking at some other centers after
Mark
they lost.
Williams. Mark Williams.
Yeah, so they decided to go with Mark Williams.
Hey, Matt, what was the Hawks trade offer for Brandon Ingram? The final offer.
Capela, Ingram.
Oh, okay, he wasn't there. Okay.
I was saying the only way
first. I'm sorry, not a first. Second.
So he was in that package then, correct?
Yeah. Okay, my bad.
For Ingram.
Okay. In the first package too. That first package last year, Clint Capela was in that first package.
So you had to break Capela out because you couldn't risk injury if you knew that that's what you wanted to do.
That's my point.
Hey, y'all heard the center, the Mark Williams center trade fell through for the Lakers. They ain't got a center now.
That was that's because Cam Reddish failed the physical.
I thought it was Mark Williams that failed the physical.
They both failed it.
Oh my God! They both were high? They failed drug test?
No, they said Mark Williams had X-rays that showed extensive injuries.
Good.
Nice, man.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Were they trying to hide that?
Probably.
Extensive.
They were trying to sell him a 3-legged horse.
Well, he is always hurt, though. He is always hurt. So I guess it was for real.
Well, hell. Hey, how did Hunter clear a damn X-ray? And Bogey.
Hunter been pretty healthy.
Yeah, Hunter's been healthy this season.
Hunter's been pretty healthy.
Well, what's supposed to be on Bogey though? How Bogey passing his, man? Because Bogey acting like he was hurt the whole year.
I'm saying.
I think Bogey was healthy. I think Bogey was just burnt out from the summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Ticket.
Yeah.
Paying you $68 million to
play
on my team. You go to the Olympics and get burned out.
You got to think, John. John, when you play from October all the way to
I got a 40-year-old man on another team doing the same thing.
Y'all
now.
playing with him too now.
LeBron's a whole
but John, everybody not the same.
You doggone right.
different.
LeBron 1 in a million.
Exactly.
Oh, okay,
So-
and there was some other players that
Hey,
played on
but-
U.S. national teams that
But
played.
a lot of them, they not playing good, or they not
Tigger,
playing up to
Tigger, check
their level.
check this out about Bogey though. How much energy do it take to go run to an empty spot and shoot the ball?
But that,
Oh, have you
but
watched
Kool-Aid,
the Olympics though? Bogey
but
don't do
Kool-Aid,
that in
that,
the Olympics.
but Kool-Aid, that sound.
So he was there in that spot in 3 games,
But
9 times in 3 games. He was in that empty spot. He didn't take too much.
Man, Bogey,
But
Bogey
Kool-Aid, that sound good because we ain't the ones got to do it.
I'm just telling you.
Hey, Bogey put on that Serbian jersey.
It don't take that much energy to go. Hey, let me tell you what Niang Yang said. Niang Yang said when they asked him about Trae Young, you know the first thing he said it's gonna make my game easier. And all of them agreed, said playing with Trae Young gonna make our game easy. He said all I have to do is just go get a spot and shoot. That should make my game easy.
Who the fuck is Niang Yang?
Yeah, but
I was about to
but
say,
his off, even though he a 3-point shooter.
Well, you said it for me then, Yuri, since you want to talk about how I speak, okay? You said
Even though he a 3-point shooter,
you said it for me, Murs.
even though he
Niang Yang. I said the way I want to say it.
That's so stupid.
Niang Yang, okay?
That's so dumb. That's like me calling Damon Demon D. That's so dumb.
That's the way I speak, man. So get with it.
That's so stupid.
No, go talk to your country boys. Go talk to your country boys down in the South and tell them how to talk. Don't come talking to me about telling a Bankhead, North Bankhead boy how to talk, okay? Okay, just stay out of the way I speak, okay? I don't need to be corrected on how I speak, okay?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? As long as you understand what I'm saying.
Hey, Matt. Hey, we improved to 3-9 tonight.
Oh, now wait a minute. Now, Tick.
Hold on.
And 2 out of 3, a Convo, man.
Hold up.
You know,
don't talk about
Hey, we 3-9.
Hey, you ought to.
2 out of 3. Gerald, I wanted to ask you, Gerald. I didn't get you and Marion and John. I guess
What's up?
too.
Now,
Get y'all opinion on what Nedry said yesterday about why they switched to a Convo. That they wanted a different skill set out of the center position, so that's why they looked at. That's why they made the switch.
The only reason they switched on they were finna trade Clint.
I'm just giving the official explanation of what he said.
Matt. I think that it was a combination of number one, Clint expiring, and everybody know he ain't gonna get re-signed. Mm-hmm. So you might as well see what you got.
Phil is unsure.
You huh?
Still unsure if you're gonna get re-signed.
I would probably. Hold on, John.
Foot, you're on mute.
Foot, we can't hear you.
Yeah, Foot,
you're on mute.
Say something, Foot. You muted again.
We can't hear you, Foot.
You unmuted. It's indicating you're unmuted, but I can't hear you. Say something.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Gerald.
All right, so we can't
let Foot get, John. Let me go till Foot get right.
Wait a minute. Go ahead, Gerald. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, so it's a combination of a few things. Number one, I would venture to say, Matt, that Clint gone, because we got that's a lot of money that we gonna probably put toward re-signing Dyson later on in the future or something like that, or another player or whatever. Also,
signed Larry Nance Jr. They like his leadership in the locker room. They said they better sign him as a back.
I don't think Larry Nance is gonna be a long-term guy here.
Well, they said
I got you.
2 years maybe.
Yeah, and then also Matt, I think with the fact that they was trying to trade Capela, I guess the Brandon Ingram thing, that they had been looking at that for a minute. So you don't want to risk Capela getting hurt. So once it came out,
I'm asking about his on the record explanation. Do you not buy that?
I don't buy it. I don't buy it fully. I think a Kongwu, I don't want to say this. just because you can do something, that don't mean you good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Okongwu can shoot the three, but he's not like if we was playing Boston in the playoffs, we would probably leave Okongwu open or Dyson open. Or that's what Boston would probably do.
That'd be their defense.
That would be just keeping it a buck. Like folks,
let me ask
he's not in the scouting report on any other team as a 3-point shooter.
Can I ask a question right here?
Go ahead, John.
Who is Alpha Kaba?
We drafted him.
Draft guy, we got it back in the day.
We drafted
him.
He's
not gonna be here. He's not gonna be John. He's not gonna be here. That was just to make the money work.
I mean, it was just the way they talking about it was just like gonorrhea. You can't get rid of him.
They were just talking about him, John, because we drafted him. Yeah. It was just a coincidence.
Did we get the rights back in one of these trades?
Yeah.
Him. Yeah. Who was Cody Zeller trade? Yes.
Cody Zeller trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, John. He's not gonna be here, John. It's just for money purposes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We got another one. Got somebody to replace Cody Zeller on the money tree.
No, he ain't here.
No, they're gonna buy him out.
We haven't signed him.
Yeah,
he ain't part of the team.
Hey, Matt, let me ask you a question. And then because I asked the other guys before you came on. How do you feel about the Niang fit?
I like it. He's a good shooter. Let me rephrase. I like it offensively. Defensively, he fat. He don't move well around screens.
You think he's a better defender than JJ?
He's better defender. He's a better defender than Roddy.
And he's a better defender than JJ.
Yeah. Okay. I won't say he's more physical than JJ. I don't know if he's better. He's more physical.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that
point
far.
of contact around. I don't
JJ,
think he's better.
JJ just looked the part.
JJ is poor. I agree with you, Gerald. JJ is poor.
Hey, guys, let me say this. If JJ played with the confidence that Niang showed today and how Niang played overall as a 9-year pro, if JJ played with that type of confidence, he'll be better than Niang.
Hey, well,
that's
maybe
him.
Can y'all hear me now, fellas?
Yeah, we can hear you, Flip.
I think he'll play with.
I won't say he better, Gerald. I won't say he better. I like his fit offensively. I think he can hit threes. That's what he does.
Maybe
I think he fit better than JJ, Matt.
He sets good screens. And he knows the system. So like you saw tonight, like he showing
Matt, I'm gonna let you say that because can I say something real quick? Because Gerald said the same thing about Niang fitting the system. I'm gonna tell you what's different with Niang. His IQ is better.
Yes.
So because at the end of the day, what they're doing, they playing basketball, man. So people say a lot about systems and everything. I understand that, but what you saw tonight was high IQ basketball from the whole team. A lot of passing, a lot of cutting. I've been calling for a lot of everything. Very smart play that you see. I guess you had a couple of Niang fixed that bill. So you think he know Quinn's system? No, his IQ is better. He moves better. Right? Yeah, I mean, he ain't playing.
Well, I say that because he played with him He played under for 4 years in Utah.
Well, I know that, but what I'm telling you, the difference is what they were doing hooping tonight. It's just basketball, right?
And
what you see is high IQ basketball for knowing what to be, when to be, where to be, and how to be, and look for the cuts, look for the passes. The whole team. If you look at it,
I'm gonna push back on that a little bit, though. I'm gonna push
I
back
got one thing right quick. We need to
go now. Hold on. Because when you was watching the other two players, the Vert, and when you was watching the other players that we got, they didn't know the system as well, and you could see it. And Niang was telling them what to do. He was telling them
that is true.
Right, man. I hear what you're saying.
He knows the system.
But what I'm saying to you, like even what to do, what to be, what I'm saying, what you saw Niang do, the whole team. You look at how they was moving without the ball. That's what you saw, what I saw tonight. How the team moved without the ball. That's why they got a lot of back cuts, down screen, everything. They was moving. They're constantly moving, looking for one another for an easier shot. Y'all noticed tonight, yes, we shot some threes, but we got a lot of stuff at the basket. A lot of cuts,
I think both of y'all are right because what Foot said is true, but on the other side, what Marion and Matt saying, what y'all saying compliment each other, because I do think it was the system, but the fact that he could go to another team for go somewhere for some years and then come back and still can regurgitate the system, that's IQ.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's IQ.
But,
right.
hey, can I say something, guy? Can I say something?
Let C go. Let's see go. Kool-Aid.
Okay.
I was going to say the same thing, Ticket. I think it's both from Foot and Marion's and Matt's perspective. The guy that has been in the league, he's 31 years old. He knows what he's doing, but he's also been familiar with Quinn's system. I also agree with Foot, though, is that we have a lot of smarter guys. Like Mann, Levert, they're very smart, high IQ guys. You saw some good cuts. You saw some real good defense. I hated that Karras kept getting these ticky-tack fouls because really he could have had a lot more points and a lot more impact if he didn't have them ticky-tack fouls. But you got to tell at the beginning, they were trying to fill each other out, get acclimated into the team. But then in the second half, once everybody got cool and knew their place, you just saw the bench unit play very well. I'm so proud of Veet right now. Like, Veet is playing.
That boy Veet looking mediocre. That boy Veet. No, I said that's a compliment.
Marion.
That's a compliment. Hey,
guys.
Hey, V used to be trash.
Let me say this.
We got to give Zach his applause too.
Yeah, Zach was awesome as well.
Let me say this right quick, man. Let me say this right quick.
Hey, Foot, what are our super percentages for tonight, please?
Hey, could I say this before you say that?
Oh, no.
Let me say this before you say that, because it's going to go right into what you're saying. Move the ball, movement, like Foot said, movement, basic basketball, and the ball go in the basket. Now look at the percentage. We shot 40. We were shooting 40% from the 3-point line and shooting 30% from the floor for a while in that game. We were actually shooting a higher percentage from the 3-point line than we shot from the floor.
Because we got snipers now. That's really what it is.
That's what I said. When the ball go in the basket, we win. Trae Young shot 26 times, 35 points, 14 assists. Ball go in the basket, we win. You can do all the ball movement, all the defense you want. If the ball don't go in the basket, it's all not.
Don't mean nothing.
And Trae Young, and now if Trae Young would have had a bad night tonight and he would have shot 14, he would have shot 10 for 26, 9 for 26. The ball then wouldn't have went in the basket.
You know what it looked like?
So we need, let me tell you something tonight. We need every bit of Trae Young 26. My 26, like I said, I want to see Trae Young shoot 25 times and 2 logos. And we need every bit of that tonight.
Kool-Aid, you know what's kind of funny about it? He looked like he really was enjoying himself. Like, Trae was like having fun out there. He was just chilling, cool, getting, laughing around with Niang and stuff. Like, that's the type of Trae Young I like to see. Like a guy that's just having fun.
But see,
I don't like him trying to play super tight. Just play fun and play aggressive, man.
Right. And see, let me tell you something. It's going to be easy like that when you have another shooter on the floor that takes away the double. Because every time they double to him, he was able to kick it to Niang. They had to make a choice for real then. They didn't have to make a choice with Murray because Murray don't shoot like that. They didn't have to make a choice with Bogey because Bogey don't shoot like that. So
Come
they
on,
can
Kool-Aid. You pushing it now, bro. Come on, man.
He telling the
truth.
He telling the truth. He telling the truth.
It's the truth, man. You just don't want me to give out. You just don't want me to talk about how great Trae is.
It ain't got nothing to do with Trae. I'm talking about the other two players, about Bogey and Murray. Hey, Bogey broke this year, right?
I'm just telling the truth, man.
Broke this year, right? I know what you're saying, but don't trash another dude.
I'm not trashing another dude. I'm just telling the truth on how the game. I ain't trashing nobody.
If they trash already and you tell them what they doing, you ain't trashing them no worse than what they are.
I'm just telling them how it is. I'm just telling them the facts of how it is. So
that's fair.
Hey,
so therefore, that gives Trae Young a more chance to go one-on-one or play out of the thing and play his game the way he wants to play.
What's up, man? What's up, Jay?
What it do? What it do?
Press off of him. Cause see, man, I'm telling y'all. Well, let me say it and get this out of the way. DeAndre Hunter, Bogdanovich, I wish you well in your future endeavors. And that's all I got to say to you two. That's it. I ain't gonna be doing like the Hawks, having montages during the breaks and showing highlights or whatever, because they are so few and far between that you're wasting film. Thank you that you finally vacated 2 beds in Emory Hospital.
Oh
So
Lord.
that some other folk hurt can go up in there. Good.
Now, John, hang on. John, hold up. They were hurt, but Bogey and Hunter were immensely important down the stretch. Yeah, they were inconsistent.
Down the stretch, we are not drag racing. We not drag racing. They were not.
John and Larry can go. Listen, they deserve that montage. Hunter, we wouldn't have gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals without neither one of those guys. Without neither one.
No, we went to conference finals.
I mean, Hunter really didn't contribute. He didn't really contribute to that team.
Lou and Gallo.
After the Eastern Conference Finals, what did they do?
Well, Bogey had a nil 6-man campaign last year, and Hunter had a 6-man campaign this year.
Everybody has a 6-man campaign. If you coming off the bench, everybody is.
All right, John.
Let me get in here. Let me get in here.
I know you want to boost them up.
Let me get in here.
I'm a youth pastor. I gotta boost people up.
Man, listen.
These jokers didn't come to work. They didn't come to work. Go ahead, Jay. How you doing, Jay? You all right?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Happy to see everybody here. I couldn't hop on the trade deadline cast, but I was sending in some super chat stuff. But yeah, like, you know, people were confused on what we were doing. I knew what it was gonna be. I kind of have to commend Landry Fields and how he was able to pivot after we lost on Brandon Ingram. And like I said yesterday, in a vacuum, if you just line up individual players, what can you do? Karis LeVert is better than DeAndre Hunter. What you've seen this season, to John's point, on people having 6-man of the year campaigns, a big part of Hunter that I liked is the Hawks, and they did the same thing with DeJounte Murray last year. People didn't peep this, is they let guys rebuild their value. Like they kind of force feed them the ball. They kind of let them do. It was great that Hunter in 37 games played as well as he did, so we can get out of his contract. It gives us some flexibility going forward. I hear a lot of people talking about the Hawks don't spend money, and you got to spend money to win. And I'm gonna be honest, I get what you guys are trying to say when you say spend money. It's a luxury tax, but the reality is the NBA, the luxury tax, contrary to popular belief, is not a requirement to win games. What they have to do is they have to just get the best players on good contracts. And here's my case in point, and I'll turn it over to Larry. I see when you look at 9 tax-paying teams: Cleveland, the Clippers, the Pacers, the Hawks, the Rockets. You got the Thunder on this list. The Grizzlies are on this list. Like half those, the Pistons are on the list. The Magic are on the list. There's like 7, 8 teams in the top 4. There's 4 teams at least in the top 4 of their conference. 2 of them are the best teams in the league. 3 or 4 of them are 3 of the 4 best teams in the league, and they don't pay the luxury tax. And they're in the same position as the Hawks, where they struggle to get free agents. What their front offices are doing is kind of like how our front office is approaching it, where you have to use the trade deadline to acquire good contract. Like that is your free agency. It's not going to be in the summertime. Like you can win games and be good without paying the luxury tax. It is possible. There's plenty of teams that are doing it. It's just the Hawks have to approach it with building a system and a program. So that's all I want to say. But good win tonight. The guys definitely fit the vision of what they're trying to do around trade. So
I'm excited, bro.
Larry didn't go. Larry didn't go.
Okay. Hey, Damon, you gonna start giving everybody the 2 minutes, right?
Now go ahead. Who got to start with?
Larry, it's Larry return. It's Larry return, right?
Larry, go ahead, Larry. Go ahead, Larry.
What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Everybody in the chat, make sure you hit the like button for this great content. For We Talk Hawks TV, Damon, always doing great work. Him, Foot, Matt, and Mike. So yeah, make sure you guys support these guys the best way you can. If you listening and you not subbed already, you should have been subbed. So yeah, hit the like button, hit the sub. Great team win by the Hawks. Trey was Trey 34-14. Had 6 turnovers, but I mean, that's about worst part of it. But trying a whole bunch of little behind the back, and that's just it is what it is, man. I'm not complaining about that at all. I think offensively Dyson was bad, but had good defense and led the team in rebounding with 9. My center gave me 5 rebounds
and 6 points.
We rebound by committee, Larry.
And 6 points too. He only gave you 6 points.
My starting center gave me 5 rebounds
And only 6 points.
And 4 points.
No, 6 points.
and
Only
6 points.
Only 6 points.
Let me see. So Dyson Daniels, who guards all perimeter players. Hold on, son. Hold on. Dyson Daniels, who guard all perimeter players, will out rebound Yucca Kongu. That's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Who else out rebounded? Let's
He
go
out
through.
rebounded him too.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Larry Nance, who don't rebound, had 6 rebounds.
Oh
so and Vic Krejci had 8 rebounds and 7 assists. Vic Krejci had a great game, man. Vic Krejci had an absolute great game. Terrence, man, all the new guys look new. We beat a really bad team finally, like we were supposed to. Quinn almost choked it away, tricked it away, but put Trae Young back in there, and we righted the ship. These lineups, like I said last night, I kind of figured that Georges Niang was gonna start at power forward just because he knows Quinn's system, and that came to fruition. He came out shooting like he was scared at first or nervous. Trae kept feeding him. He got hot. He helped balloon that lead up to 21. Yeah, and that's what he is. He's a streaky shooter, man. He did that against us when he was playing with Cleveland, you know. So we know he's a streaky shooter. He's a streaky shooter just like Bogey, guys. He had a great game against a horrible team. I hear people talking about Karis LeVert is better than DeAndre Hunter. That's 100% cap. But I like his effort. He's hopefully he can stay healthy. He's not going to handle the ball. That's obvious. Dyson Daniels, they basically grooming Dyson Daniels to be DeJounte Murray. He's running the offense when Trae Young is out of the game. It's literally like he's running the offense now. That's why he had a bad offensive game. I mean, missed way too many layups when he had dunks. But him trying to take over rebounding because Yucca Kongu just was getting babied out there by both centers.
Jeez, man, it was sad.
Hey, look, it's
by
always
committee, man. Rebound by committee.
It has to be. It has to be. You got the new dude coming in, getting more rebounds than him. So all around good game. Niang knows he learned basketball basically coming in with Quinn. So he knows what Quinn want to do. He's definitely gonna fit in like a glove. That's why I pretty much was sure that he was gonna start. Hopefully Moji can come back. I know it would have been 3 games in a row. That's why he didn't play. So I understand that nobody's gonna play in 3 games straight. So hopefully he takes Dominic Barlow's spot. Let's get Moji some more run. The real test comes on Monday versus the Orlando Magic. All right. I'm happy for this win, but I want to see how this team plays when we play against better competition that are ahead of us in the standings. So let's take this win. Let's grow from it. We don't win 2 in a row. Okay, I guess we win 3. That could be an official streak if we want to call it that. But good win by the Hawks. Coach Quinn, please play Zach. Oh, yeah, my bad. Zach had a great game. Well, they're turning Zach into DeAndre Hunter. He didn't have any other stats besides, I think he had 1 rebound, but I don't care about that. I just wish Zach would have played more. Like they brought in Zach in the 4th quarter, and then I guess they looked and said, "Hold up, he got 22 minutes. Take him out." He played 1 minute, and they yanked him because they did not want him to get 25 minutes. Disgusting work. he could at least had 25 how he was working today, man. Driving to the basket, shooting with confidence, attacking the basket, up and under moves. Yeah, I mean, look, the only person that's holding Zach back now, hold on, son. Hold on, lay down. Is this organization. Zach is starting to hit that stride, kind of what Mike was talking about when we drafted him. He's like, look, he was shooting poorly at the beginning of the season when he got to that one team. And then at the end of the season, he started to catch on. So he's starting to, the French chef is starting to cook, man. So yeah, I'm really happy
What you
about
got?
that. Yeah, overall. Yeah, good game.
What?
Terrence, what's up?
Hey, what's your thoughts on the game, Jay?
Oh, I thought the game was good. You know me. I was happy with the acquisitions. I thought a lot of fans were overreacting on the DeAndre Hunter thing. Um, I think Hunter fit. It's so weird. I hear what Larry is saying. I just think that Karras does more stuff on the ball and is a better individual scorer, more consistent shooter. He's a better defender in terms of he's going to create havoc. He's going to jump the passing lanes. He's going to move and rotate a little quicker. But I think that both guys, make perfect sense for both teams. I think Hunter is better for what Cleveland wants, and Karras is better for what we want. But in terms of the game, it played out how I thought it was. Like the first half of the game, you got guys feeling their way out, feeling their way into new positions, new roles, and by the second half, you see what Quinn's system is about. It's gonna be multiple good, solid two-way players that know how to play basketball that are gonna knock down shots. I thought in the first half of the season he was filling out, who can make shots, who can't, but everybody they bought in, can make them. And the only dude out of the group on the bench that I thought, should continue to play minutes when I'm looking at, David, when I'm looking at, Roddy Wallace, Garrison Matthews. The only dude that should be playing is V. And I like, Moji could come back, he could not. But I mean, you're gonna get Clint Capela back with this group. I think he's gonna make a lot of sense. With I don't know if they're gonna go with Nance at the 4 or what they're gonna do at that position. They could bring back Mogay and play him with Clint off the bench. We'll see. But overall, I think that you see the front office's vision for what can salvage the rest of the season. I like Niang at the 4 because I think he's just the best option for what we want. He provides the shooting, he provides the defense. He's gonna bang on the boards in a lot of ways, and that's how I describe him.
Defense.
He's a better defensive player. He is a better defensive, not quite the all around offensive player, but he's a better defensive version, not quite as good offensively of Gallinari. And he makes $8.5 million a year. He will be your backup point power forward next year. So I like the approach. It's like I said, like the Pacers, the Hawks, the Rockets, the Thunder, the Grizzlies, we're all in this, the Cavaliers, we're all in the same boat. Even the Toronto Raptors, where you're not going to recruit. You're not going to be a free agent destination unless you overpay for players. So you have to use the trade deadline to get out of contracts and acquire guys that you think that you can re-sign or that can do something for your team. So I like this is what they did. So
okay, what's your thoughts on the game, Murs? I ain't get to hear him.
So for tonight's game, we played quite well. I agree with what you said early on. When the second half started, I really didn't feel like there's any chance for Washington to come back. Like we were in full control, even when they went on the run and they got it to within 6. I didn't feel like we were going to lose the game. You could feel the players on the court. It's like, hey, these guys are way more defensive minded, or they're just they haven't been in rhythm. So once Trey got back in, once all of our guys got back in, we immediately took control of the game back. So at no point did I feel like we were going to lose the game. I didn't have a chance to get on the last couple of days to talk about the trades, but I'm actually a big fan of all the trades, like in totality. I'd rate them like a B, maybe even like a B plus, because we lost 2 rotation guys to get 3 rotation guys in, and that's pretty beneficial. Also, the 3 guys we got are all quality backups that have lots of experience, especially in the playoffs. Karis LeVert has played playoff games. Georges Niang is playing playoff games. Terrence Mann has played playoff games. We got 2 two-way guys back with LeVert and Mann, which is pretty great for us. going forward. So yeah, ultimately, yeah, great game overall. Trey was awesome. Zach was great. He's gonna be on the minutes restriction, I think, the whole season, and they'll probably let him go next. Let him pop off next year. But this year, like, he'll probably just sit around that 25-minute mark and even into the playoffs, which sucks. But I think they just want to pace him like the Spurs did last year with Victor Wembanyama. I thought Dyson played well tonight. I thought of the new guys that came in, obviously Georges Niang had that crazy third quarter where he made like 5 threes in a row or something like that, 4 threes in a row. He was quite excellent there. Terrence Mann played good defense. Karis LeVert, I mean, it sucks that he had like so many horrible fouls called against him because he didn't really get a chance to play. I mean, I think he only played like 12 minutes, something like that, 13 minutes. So he didn't really get a chance to play tonight. So it'll be exciting to see him, get more time on Monday. But yeah, overall, great game tonight. Don't be surprised if in the next 28 or 29 games, Atlanta finishes off those, like 16-13 or 17-12. Like I would not be shocked if we did that because I think we have players now that fit the team a little bit better, and we have more quality, more depth. We don't have to see Garrison Matthews play anymore. David Roddy's not on the team anymore, so like that objectively is already making our team better by taking 2 bad players off. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got there, C1, about tonight's game?
I think everyone's kind of said it prior to me. It's like I like Murrah said, I enjoyed the trades. I think Karis LeVert, Niang, Mann, they all, like Murrah said, bring playoff intensity, playoff experience. They're great quality role players and backups that know what they're doing. And you could see even with Trey, the camaraderie that's coming forth, like, hey, I got guys that actually know what they're doing. And that kind of makes him be able to play more free and more fun and more relaxed because he's got people that can space out. He's got people that can take the pressure off him. He even talked about in his interview, when I got guys that can basically get double-doubles, take attacks, penetrate the lane, get the pressure off me, and my job way easier. And so we finally have guys that are able to do that. That's why he was able to pop off tonight. I'm so over Okongwu, man. I'm sorry. You giving me 6 and 5, dude. 6 and 5. I'm sorry. I can't deal with it anymore. I gotta have a 7-foot center. I got to. I'm praying that since now that the Mark Williams trade has been declined, that the Lakers will fall off a cliff and we get that Circle K that me and Larry really want, because I just can't. I don't care about what Landry said about he can do multiple things. He ain't doing the things a center is supposed to do, which is rebound, box out, give you good picks, and able to go and score up in the post. I mean, he allowed Jordan Poole off a miss to get a rebound and then a dunk. That's your guy. You're supposed to box out.
Right,
like
get in the box out. Yeah,
I mean, you can't box out, dude. As big as you are, you can't box out. Niang was setting better picks than Okongwu for Trey. That's why Niang was able to get open a lot of the time. Zach, I really think Zach's going to be Rookie of the Year. He's kind of just figured it out. I hate the fact that he's on a minutes restriction, but like the guy said, I think it's kind of the Wemby thing. They just don't want to, because he's in Euro Cup and all that stuff, they're trying to get him acclimated to the team and everything. Dyson, even though he didn't have a great offensive game, defensively he did well, and he got the spots when needed. I agree with Jay. Niang to me is like Gallo. He's just a bigger, better defensive version of Gallo. Like, he just seems to know what he's doing.
He can't score one-on-one like Gallo, though.
Exactly. He can't.
Do y'all not? See, Wonder, y'all don't know. Y'all hold on. Y'all don't know these players' measurables.
Well, no, I mean, he's obviously not 6'10", Mike, but we're talking about in terms of
he's not bigger than Gallo in any type of way. I don't.
Yeah, he's 6'6", guys.
But they're kind of the same.
I get
He's 6'7", yeah.
Yeah, they play the same kind of role.
In post-game ability, he does have a bit of like a floater and that stuff. You know what I mean? Alien, like, I'm not saying he's a carbon copy of Gallo. I'm just saying he's Gallo-like in a sense. That's at least my perspective.
Yeah, I'm never mind. I'll be quiet. Go ahead.
Yeah, but this is good, bro. But
minivan. Let's go minivan.
But that's basically it for me. And like Murrah said, I'm so glad that we ain't got to worry about Garrison Matthews and Roddy. And, I like Gary Bird, but he couldn't play a lick of defense. And Roddy was just an undersized power forward, man. He shouldn't even been starting power forward. But I agree. I think that we're going to be fine going down the stretch. I think we'll be okay. I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs, I would hope so, but I think we will be fine. I like the additions. So on to the next person.
I want to say something on Zach right quick because I hear what everyone is saying about Zach.
Hold on. John, it's on you. John, it's on you. John, Kool-Aid, Marion, Mike Foot.
Where John at?
John, I think left.
It's on you, Kool-Aid.
I heard a siren then. That was it. So I don't know. He running for the
It's on you,
popo.
Kool-Aid. Talk to me.
Hey, this is
Talk
what
to
I
me.
got,
2
man.
minutes. Talk to me.
This is what I got. 26 and 2 logos.
All righty. That's what Kool-Aid got. Talk to me, Marion.
I'm going to say something else, man. I just want to say that part. 26 2 logos.
Oh, okay. Hey, I thought that was it. I'm trying to keep it moving.
But I like that. I'm gonna start. I think that Niang it was the catch and shoot guy. I always said if you can get a guy that shoots about 40%, and that's where he come in shooting a high 38 to 40% from the three. And I always say if you could put a shooter around Trey, it's gonna make a whole lot difference to the team. I really is happy to see that all the guys got a burn. Man is a little bit better than he is, because in actuality, Man put up 30 points on Utah when they knocked them out of the playoffs. So I know Man got a little bit more in it. They talked about that at their interview. And so, I mean, I'm glad. I think LeVert going to be – I know we saw Dyson do a lot of the point guard thing, but I think that LeVert going to be really good coming in as being a backup, because they did do that a little bit for a little while. Until LeVert get a chance to understand the players, I think he's gonna be a lot better coming in. So that way you can go ahead and keep Dyson in that 2 spot and let him do what he do, and then LeVert can come in and be that point guard that he want. I just think he just got to get to know the players a little bit better. I like the defense, man. The defense was really, really good. Okongwu, we got to go big. We got to get a big guy in that center spot. We were down. They had 31 rebounds to us 17, man. I mean, that rebound thing was really, really bad to us being a little short. But I understand that, like I said, Okongwu is a contract. Barlow is not. So, and Moji couldn't play tonight. I'm really looking forward to seeing Clint Capela eventually get back to get that rotation with 00. And I think we got a chance, man. Let me say this. If the Magic would have lost tonight to San Antonio, man, we would have took that 8th spot. So, hey, we right there at it, man. Now they're gonna play Monday. They're gonna be playing for the 8th spot. So I think we're gonna be pretty good, man. So guys, get ready. I'm sipping the Kool-Aid. I'm putting a little sugar at a time in there, and I'm ready for it. It's gonna be a fun. Now, hey, it's like gonna be a fun season now, guys.
No Kool-Aid. You say you threw out all your Kool-Aid. No. No, you say you threw out all your Kool-Aid.
Hey, look, you don't understand. I made the trade, man. I said they don't make the trade. All right, they made the trade now, man. They made the trade. They did what I asked them to do,
man.
Talk to me.
The NBA snubbed number 11 for the All-Star game. And then his GM went out and got him a 40% three-point shooter to go with other shooters in Zachary Ricochet and Vic Krejci and whoever else, and Larry Nance. I think that when you look at it, we had a great game today. It was against a weaker team, no doubt. But still, to shoot 40% from three, almost 41% from three-point line, to have an efficient game from our point guard, where he put up 35 and 14. We are starting to cook with a little bit of grease. Great game from Vic Krejci. Great game from Zachary Ricochet. Great game from Larry Nance. I do agree with C. Wonder about 00. Man, if this dude don't learn how to set a pick, if he don't learn how to get into rebounding position and fight for the rebound,
reach.
I don't know who raised this Joker. Because Joker don't know how to do anything that a center's supposed to do. He does nothing that a center's supposed to do. I know he was over there with the Ball brothers, but they didn't teach him nothing. USC didn't teach him nothing. I am so disenchanted when I watch this joker play, and he's supposed to set a pick, and he give this ghost screen cut roll, and his man is still. I mean, Trey's man is still with Trey. His man is still with Trey. I mean, it is the worst. It's really hurting our offense. Looking forward to Clint get back for sure, because Clint know how to set a pick.
Never mind.
But now in terms of the rest of the season, I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing how we look against good teams. I know it's going to be some losses, and when we have those losses, I know some people are going to come in here and Kool-Aid's going to stop using the Kool-Aid, but I think that we're gonna win more than people expect us to win this year.
All righty, what's good, Mike?
Yo, what up,
so
man?
We got Mike Foot. We got Mike Foot and then Matt.
Yeah, I was late to things. I thought y'all already went around. I was
because I had to go downstairs. I
got on late.
Oh, okay. I do remember your screen being on, but you weren't there. I just saw your background. But yeah, like ticket and everything was up here earlier. Like I said, yeah, I was just listening to them.
I let them up here before I had to run downstairs real quick.
Okay. Y'all never did the turn stuff or whatever. But okay, anyway, man.
Yeah, so only people left is you, Foot, and Matt. That's it.
Oh, okay. Oh, Matt ain't go? Oh, all right.
No, Matt go before me.
So that's why everybody's somewhat okay right now. But anyway, man, ain't nobody triggered quite yet because even though I was driving in the car when Murs and Kool-Aid had their moment, and then Kool-Aid stop it. That North Bank was funny though. But anyway, hey man. Y'all, hey, good win. You know, I ain't gonna knock it too much. You know, I don't want to be, take it in stride. I said beforehand, we better win this game, man. No excuses. Not to sound like the homie Ticket. No excuses, man. You got to win this game against the Wizards. Pretty much a crap team organization trying their best to tank. I just saw they requested waivers on Alex Lynn. Lynn ain't played. They not playing people. They probably cut Middleton. You know what I'm saying? It's like it is a game we had to win, but it's a good first game to kind of get the new guys. You know what I'm saying? What's the word? Would be antiquated.
Acclimated.
There you go, man. You know, get them all together, acclimated with the new team. Trey. I told you, Matt. I knew it beforehand. I almost overthought it, but I figured he was gonna get them assists tonight, though. I figured he'll get them assists, man. So shout out to Trey, man, dishing out the ball. That's good work there. He got his points, he did his thing there as well, man. I don't know. I don't want to knock Double O, but like this is like I hate that he did it because to be honest with you, I thought Double O was gonna have a great game tonight. I mean, I took the nigga PRA on Prize Picks. He let me down, man. Like I picked the guy thinking that he was gonna have a good game. So it's just, but that's the disappointing part, man. It's too up and down, man. It's too high and too low. It's like I would rather for him not to have those big crazy games when it's like, okay, man, like that's Hall of Fame numbers. But like you ain't finna do the crap again, or the next game is like so far off. Like I would rather him just be a consistent, I don't know, 12-7 or some crap. Just like if I know for a fact that's gonna happen all the time, or I mean, better yet, give me 10 rebounds. Another thing that everybody, of course, talk about the screens things or whatever though. But Double O, again, I don't want to knock him, be on him too much, but the rebounding, man, he has to find a way to be a better defensive rebounder. Like I don't have the numbers. The numbers might not fully support me. But for me, watching Double O, he is just a way better offensive rebounder because, I mean, he just follows stuff up. That's what he's doing. I mean, he just following up misses. Guys leave him to go and contest the shot. He kind of just move in the right place to follow something up. On the defensive end, you got to, you got to go put a body on somebody, box them out. You got to be a little bit more swifter. You can't be, bring up the excuse of you being on the perimeter. Like, yeah, if you did hedge on the nigga, like, yeah, bro, you got to move your puppies that like Larry would say, like, move yourself, man, and go get in position, go get a rebound, track the ball. Like, give me more effort on the glass. And I don't think that he does that just on a consistent basis, especially not on the defensive board issue. Like I took, not to go to the betting crap, but I took Dyson rebounds because I figured that he'll have a good rebounding game tonight. And that's, I don't know, I shouldn't necessarily thought that, but I figured he would. And he did. Like he did, because again, like I was just thinking like Double O might not fully be there, but again, I took Double O thinking it'd be good, but I just knew that we was gonna need some rebounding help, and I think we got out rebounded tonight. I mean, we won the game. I had to listen to a good bit of the second half to Steve Holman, so and he was saying that like stuff like that. He was bringing up the out rebounded numbers and stuff like that though. But Zach, man, in my opinion, man, I can do it because everybody know I rock with Zach and I like Zach, man. I don't really feel like he played, good or anything like that.
Good.
Or played well, but
he was okay.
But I feel like that's a good thing though. It's like, in my opinion, he ain't played well, but he had 18 points. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just imagine him actually, learning everything that you need to learn and everything like that, man. Like how, which we've seen it a couple times this year. He can pretty much score and pop off like, high numbers quickly and with ease in a sense or whatever though. But yeah, bro. I thought it was a good game. Oh, man, before you cut me off, bro, I don't know why I didn't say nothing. Hey, man, I try to tell y'all from day one, man, my dog Veet just needs somebody to believe in him in consistent minutes. When niggas used to get mad at him, when they used to throw him out there once every 30 games for only a minute, I used to try and tell y'all, like, Veet not going to show you crap in no minute that you giving him every doggone 15 to 20 games and he don't know when it's coming. So it just, but man, shout out to my boy, man, and he can play point guard wherever Mikey at, man. I don't know. I
be 32 minutes tonight, Mike.
Huh?
He got 32 minutes tonight.
Oh, Vic, yeah, he did, man. I ain't worried about Vic getting PT. He is. It's Zach, man. Like Larry said, like I looked it up. He at 24 minutes. Like they refuse, bro. That 25 is the cap. It is the cap, and they keep up with it like on point. They ain't gonna slip up too much, bro, to go past it, man. And it's wild, man. It's wild.
They let Vic close the fourth quarter.
What you got, Matt?
Okay, so I thought in the first half was good as far as for Trey. I thought it was a little sloppy as far as the ball movement and the cuts and the motion and stuff we want to do offensively. Defensively, they hit some tough shots in the first half. They got a lot of second chance opportunities because of the rebounding for the team. It's a team thing, not just a center thing. And that's one of the things that Landry talked about as far as getting a different skill set out of the center position, right, from Clint Capela. And Quinn's talked about this in the past as well. It's a team thing. It's not a one-person thing, okay? So y'all got to move past this 2002 center get 15 rebounds and outlet it to the point guard, and they bring the ball up the court and run a set, okay? It's a team thing. We rebound as a we rebound. I'm telling you the way what Quinn described. We want to rebound and push as a team.
Man, I'm sorry,
but go as a team.
Keep going. Just tell me what did Double O did. Them stats that he had tonight. Barely get.
But hold on. We can't.
He did have 12 rebounds last night.
We can't talk about the stats.
He only had 5 tonight.
We can't talk about the stats because when he had 30 and 14, y'all say, "Oh, stats don't matter." It's something more. I felt he didn't do a good enough job out there. But the stats say he had 14 rebounds. But I feel like it wasn't impactful.
Matt got y'all.
I got him back. Matt, what you felt he did good tonight then? What you felt like he did good?
What your feelings say?
No, he played bad tonight. He played bad tonight.
Okay.
I'm just saying we can't pick and choose when stats matter. When you have a good statistical performance, I didn't feel it was impactful. It wasn't enough. I didn't feel
my son laughing at you.
But when he don't, you run immediately to the stat sheet. So it's like pick it. Which one is it? Stats matter or they don't matter? All right. But anyway.
All right, go ahead.
Dude, you got so bad. Larry's son's laughing at you, dude. Larry's son's laughing at you. He even knows that's cap.
Let him finish.
In the second half of the game, I thought we played more the way Quinn wants us to play. where we're moving, we're running multiple actions per play, and the ball is moving around. There's we have 32 assists, 33 assists. Like that's how we want to play. The y'all talk about Okongwu's lack of screens when he slips the screens, so slot cuts. That's part of the when Landry said we want to play a different way at center position. That's what he's talking about. It opens up the offense. It spreads the floor. It allows us to play more of our 5-out sets that we want to play. So for me, yes, did Okongwu have a bad game? Yes, but overall, did we rebound as a team and play more in the second half with the shooting and the spacing that we want to play with going forward? Yes. So, I mean, we should have won this game. It was like a test game or practice, basically, with the new guys getting them adjusted and acclimated to the way we want to play. I thought Niang, because he played with Quinn before, he was adjusted better. But, Man and LeVert, was kind of, up and down and inconsistent throughout the game. But going forward, I think we got a good thing going forward. So,
about Veet,
there were some positives. Veet, he was decent.
Here we go.
He hit some shots. He was decent. I thought defensively,
he out-rebounded Yeka Kongu. He out-rebounded Yeka Kongu.
I got all that. I thought defensively he got beat off the dribble quickly several times. Okay.
I saw Yeka Kongu get babied by a third-string center. A third-string center with baby in Yeka Kongu.
6, 7, 6.
All right.
He
played all right.
Let man finish, guys. Let man finish.
I thought Zach played well. He, defensively, I thought he moved, hit some tough shots. Carrington hit some tough shots, but I thought he played well defensively. Offensively, I mean, he's turning the corner. What is this? Since January 1st, he's shooting 38% from three and 50% from the field. So, what I'm saying? He's turning the corner. I know he's not going to get the over the 25 minutes a game. Clearly, that's a mandate that they have from the organization because he's played in over 100 games. If you include JL Borg and what we're doing over here, that's 100 games on 2 different continents. Okay, so I get it. You want to pay them. But Trey played well. Dyson didn't play well at all. He was awful. But it's okay because he did the little things that y'all look for. The rebounding. I think he had 2 or 3 steals. He had a couple assists.
I came with you, bro. He out-rebounded
I just said, Larry,
he's playing perimeter defense. He's playing perimeter defense, switching up on everybody and giving it. All right, my bad. I'm muting. I'm muting right now.
To not acknowledge he didn't play well, I mean, that's a lie. He didn't play well. It's okay. I said Okongwu didn't play well. To act like every game he plays well, I mean, it's just a lie. He don't play well every game.
How many points Dyson had?
Hold on, let him finish.
I think he had 9. I think he had 9 points or 10 points, something like that. 11. Okay, and two free throws when we were up by 18 at the end of the game.
Points
so I just said Okongwu played bad. I just said he played bad. I just said Okongwu. Let's go. I just said Okongwu played bad. I just said that.
He said it.
He played bad. LeVert didn't play well either.
Just cool.
And Dyson didn't play well. But it's okay, Larry. He ain't played well.
Are you finished, Matt? Are you finished?
Oh, that's it. I'm just saying.
Okay.
He been finished, man. That stuff was addressed to me. That's why I came to unmute it. Because he was addressing me.
Let me go ahead and say my spiel.
I returned fire.
Hey, just to let you know, not only is Larry's son laughing at you, my brother's
I'm just saying, pick and choose
Matt,
one stat.
let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. So let me make this easy for y'all. All this shit Matt just said, I'm gonna say it with 2 words. They hoop tonight. Okay? That's the bottom line. They hoop. And the basic ball movement, people movement, back screen, back cuts, all that shit. That's all they did. Which was lovely for me. Y'all know how I feel about that. It was lovely. Easy buckets, right? All this other stuff, whatever. They hoop. That's the bottom line. Let me go on. There was a reason I said let me go out to Matt. Because I know he's going to come with the bullshit. So I'm finna do like Matt used to do. A Congo was what? Baby food. You know, you remember you loved that. He was baby food. This dude down here, the rebounding, the little dude, I don't know what he was doing.
Nope.
I think
I gotta tap in with y'all later,
Poole
man.
got a rebound over him.
All right, Jim. Be blessed, man.
Bruh. The issue, the main thing with the Hawks, it's one word I want to see. Consistency from both the Hawks itself and Double O especially, right? That's why I ain't on that hype train. Because he could give you a game like he gave the other night, then he can give you a game like this. I think somebody said earlier, just give me 12 and 7, be call it a day, right? But that's one of the issues I see. And our interior defense was trash with him out there. And I mean, dudes kept driving to the basket. At least Clint, y'all said Clint can't jump, but he alter shots. One thing I noticed, I don't know if y'all noticed, Double O went up to Sadiq Bake at the end and they shook or whatever, right? They damn near the same height. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, again, nothing against the kid. He's just not it. So let me just say that. I ain't gonna down the kid. He's just not it for me. And we get the good win tonight. I take all wins, but also put in perspective. This is Washington, right? So I'm not gonna be doing the pom pom and everything. If y'all was on the show, last night, Marion and Matt and the Kool-Aid and that was last night.
Yeah,
I can't keep up. I'm so busy. I said something that might have surprised a lot of people what I thought about this team after the trade. I talked about our bench. If you look at our bench up and down the roster, we got a damn good bench.
Yeah, we do have a good.
Especially when Clint come back. So I upgraded my expectation, but not by much. We still ain't doing shit this year. But I said, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if we get to the second round playoff. That's what I said. I wouldn't be surprised or whatever. Anything can happen. Tonight was a good showing. This was the perfect game to have the new guys get acclimated because you can see they was trying to fit in. They was trying to figure each other out. And I know a couple of passes missed. They was getting in the flow, figure out. So that was a good game for them to come in to the fold. But that's about it, Matt. But Matt, you got to stop capping, man. You know what? We know you got your players. Hell, I don't even hate on Trey that much, man. But god dang, bro, it's sometimes it's just. But Double O, he ain't it. He got. Hey, he was baby food to them dudes. 6'7" dudes, 6'9" dudes, third string. Hey, let me finish. He was baby food. You used to love to say that he was baby food, and that's unacceptable from a starting center.
He played bad. What did you say he had a good game when he had 30 and 13? Did you say he had a good game when he had 30 and 13?
Go ahead, if you wonder.
All right, I just want to have a question. Matt, you trust Quinn, right?
Yes.
You trust Quinn's talent evaluation, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part. Okay. Now, let's go back to memory lane, okay? Remember a couple of years ago when we got Kobe Buffkin that the Hawks were trying to trade Clint to the Mavs so that they can jump up? And many reports said they were trying to get Derek Lively, a 7-foot center, because why? Quinn liked him because of his defensive capability. Let's fast forward this last draft when the Hawks had the #1 pick. Who was the guy that was connected not just to the Hawks? It wasn't just Zach. Who was another guy that they was connected to? Donovan Clingan. Why? Because Quinn Snyder liked him because of his defensive ability, and he was 7 foot. Seeing a pattern here, I don't think Quinn even really believes in a Kongu like that. He understands that my system needs a 7-foot defensive rebounding center in order to work. And a Kongu is not that dude. He's a good backup. But I'm telling you, this is what Quinn has done.
But see, the man that gets paid to cut them checks, he didn't want a 7-footer. He didn't get a 7-footer when he had the opportunity. He had 3 opportunities to replace a Okongwu. Or get somebody to compete with a 7-footer to compete with a Okongwu. Never look
the reason
that
why
direction.
the reason why the first time when it came to Derek Lively, the Hawks when they wanted to trade Clint Capela, they asked for Josh Green from the Mavericks, and the Mavericks didn't want to do that. So that's why that deal fell apart. The other time was Landry understood what Quinn wanted, but he said, "Hey, we need a wing. We need more so of a wing than we do a center." And I think this was Landry's thinking. Let's try it out with a combo. Hasn't been starting yet. He hasn't had a chance to start. So let's let him start and let's see what we got with him. And then we'll make a determining factor at the end of the season. That's what I think is going on. Because I guarantee you, if that Laker pick gets in the lottery and we have a chance to draft Circle K, I guarantee you Landry's going to be like, yeah, we can go to Congo, we'll get some draft picks for him. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
All right. Y'all. Go ahead, John. You gonna say? I'm
John,
gonna come
did you have a
John.
chance to go? You have a chance to go?
No,
no, you drop. Yeah, you drop. Let John go. Go ahead, go, John.
Put over. I did my hot lap, so I'm all right. Now, I'm going to say I wish DeAndre Hunter and Booger Bogey Bogdanovich well in their future endeavors. I am not and never will be holding parties, celebrations, or anything of what they did here because they did not have the qualifying work hours to be able to get celebrated. They work enough. Then I had somebody who played not just this year, wonder, but last year in the basketball championship. Oh, Bogey's going out, playing for free. But when it comes time for him to play for the place that makes his money, he's DUI. Oh, excuse me, not DUI. Damn, AWOL.
DUI.
Nah, you said drunk. Okay.
I got acronym messed up. I'm sorry. AWOL.
It could be right too. DUI.
DUI, dude.
It said AOL.
AOL.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
Whoa, all the military daddy.
AWOL.
Now,
AWOL.
the reason why I can't pop no bottles for what was done in the trade is because those things that these misfit puzzle pieces are.
Mic going out.
Hey, John, your mic's
breaking up, John.
Yeah, John, your mic's going out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did something wrong. We would be deluding ourselves thinking that what was done at the trade deadline is going to get us an NBA championship with the pieces that we got together. So this is an interim move. This is a stopgap. This is a bridge. This is a alleyway to getting what it is that we need. Since that is the case, I'm still waiting to see what these people do in order to build this team, because how much money are we going to have next year, gentlemen? I heard $80 million. Was
$70 million.
If we don't bring in them, we let everybody expire off who's
$70 million
expiring and stuff like that.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
50 to 60.
70.
Okay, so we will have $50 to $60 million to go shopping with. Now, the record of these people shopping is not good. These are the ones.
Hold on, wait. John, when has they had the opportunity?
Hold on, let John do his spiel. John do his spiel now.
Let him finish. That's why I ain't saying nothing.
Let him go. Let him go and finish.
Well, cause see, the very first time they went to shopping, they gave away more than what they got back.
That's true.
They went to the grocery store. You told them to go get a tube of toothpaste. They brought back some Preparation H and said it was better than the Colgate, just because it was in a tube. So I can't, I don't trust.
Cooling sensation, John.
Pardon?
I said
I love
cooling
John, man. He
sensation.
kind of reminds me of one of my uncles that I got. John
Say,
reminds me.
say what, Larry? What was that?
I
Oh,
said
wait a
the
minute. That
preparation
was
H was cooling sensation.
yeah, with the cooling sensation.
Daddy right there.
Then it would get your teeth white.
Oh gosh, man, dude.
But this is my problem with them. This is my problem with them. I'm gonna have to sit back and wait, just like Foot said a couple of weeks ago when I brought this up again about trusting them. Yeah, you gotta trust them because they're the ones in charge. Okay, I'm sitting back, I'm holding my nose, I'm holding my breath, and I ain't sticking my toe in the water. Now Kool-Aid has made some Kool-Aid and he's gonna stick with it, and he had thrown out because last time we talked, Kool-Aid had thrown the Kool-Aid out,
Exactly.
all the packets,
the
all the sugar.
It's the world.
Matter of fact, he cut the water off in his house so nobody else could make no damn
And
Kool-Aid.
threw out the Kool-Aid pitcher.
Do the pitcher out.
You know what? You know what? Hey, and y'all ain't lying.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't gonna let John finish.
Kool-Aid was highly frustrated, and I felt his pain. I felt his pain because, see, now me and him, we've been here ever since these jokers got here, and you know, not this particular regime, but the Spirit Group, Stan Kasten, Pete Babcock, all of these people that have been in charge of this team have done something stupid during their tenure that has
Billy
torpedoed the fort. Billy Knight, all of them have done something stupid to torpedo the fortunes of this team. You know, so I'm at the point right now. I just went to the liquor store and got some more of that Uncle Nearest. So I just got it right beside the TV. Every time the doggone Hawks come on, I take a sip just to get me ready for the game, and you know, for me to make it through the game. Because you know, I see some stuff that just frustrates me beyond description. So hey, I'm just waiting and seeing. I'm just waiting and seeing. You know, records at this point. If we do well, I hope that nobody makes a mistake and thinks that we've got it or that this is it.
Oh, yeah.
Because
We're center away. We're center away.
You threw John.
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay. I'm asked to come out to John. Hey, John. Hey, I'm right with you though, man. But you know, sometimes you live and learn. Sometimes you get lucky. Like my man who I used to work with. Sometimes it's better to be good. It's better to be lucky than good. Yeah. And so I think Landry is somewhat lucky, and I think he has showed me by making these trades that he have now starting to learn from his mistakes, and he's trying to correct his mistakes. And what I'm saying now is that the whole thing now,
Kool-Aid.
Am I gonna finish?
Kool-Aid, you just called him a bum yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him a bum. Hey, look, let me tell you something. This is how I am.
Tonight, Landry learned his lesson. He learned.
But you got to understand, your kid. Let me tell you something.
Yesterday, you just talked Kool-Aid. Yesterday, you just told us he is not a good manager.
But didn't he spaz out at the trade deadline?
Hey, he crashed all the way out.
Yeah, I'm about to say, didn't he spaz out?
Hey, man, glad you learned his lesson all of a sudden.
Look, man.
Kool-Aid so calm tonight. Y'all see how calm he is and relaxed and reserved?
You know what's funny to be? Kool-Aid is like Two-Face in a sense. Whenever the coin flips, is how he feels in the
We're gonna
moment.
start calling Kool-Aid Harvey Dent.
This is not some narrative on it. You know what I'm saying? This is some narrative. Your kid is not gonna always do everything right, and when they don't do what's right,
you call them a bum.
You don't stab them off. Look, when they weren't doing what. Look. You supposed look. When your kid do wrong, you whoop them. When they do right, you give them praise and say, "Hey, kid, hey son, you did really, really good."
If you treated your kids like that back in the day, Bro, you a bad father. Cause one day
No,
you
no,
beat the
I'm
hell
just
out of him.
you
saying,
know what,
like,
man?
Next
You
day,
know what?
it ain't
come
been.
here.
Let me tell you something. You know
I'm
what
just
y'all
saying, it ain't been, bro. It ain't been.
school for?
It ain't been
Hey, let me
48
tell you something.
hours. It ain't been 48 hours. Kool-Aid was just calling this dude a bum. He can't manage. He's not a good man. Now all of a sudden, just
It ain't even been 24 hours, Damon. The
bro,
game
he
ended
learned
soon.
a lesson.
It's
Bro,
less than
we
24
already know.
hours.
He poured the Kool-Aid out last week. Like we already know. Everybody
Bro,
just
the game was
right
over,
now,
and
bro.
we was in here like at 12 o'clock, and Kool-Aid was crashing out. Now, Landry, I'm telling
That
you,
part about it, we
Harvey
won that
Dent.
game.
All right, so Kool-Aid's new nickname is Harvey Dent.
Hey,
I'm
look,
just
check
saying,
it
Kool-Aid said, I
Hey,
think
man,
he learned
hey,
a lesson.
I
I'm
gotta
like,
say,
bro, you just called
if
him
a
a bum
kid do
yesterday.
wrong, I was taught to sport my kid. I whoop my kid. You know, when they came out with the thing where they say,
But you beating them though. You ain't whooping them, you beating them.
You know what I asked my kids? I asked them this before when they came out with that stuff about you gonna go to jail for whooping your kid. You know what I told my kid? I went to them. I said, "You done made a new law." Let me say this. I said, they done made a new law, kids. I said them right in front of them. I said, they done made a new law. They said, if I whoop y'all, I'm gonna go to jail. I asked them, I said, do you love me? They said, yeah. I said, well, then I love you too. That's why I whoop you. So when they do wrong, they got a whooping. When they did good, they got praise. I
So
got
are you a
I got two real good kids.
All right, let's go to the Hawks talk, man.
So
It's just weird how all of a sudden we got switched up so fast. I'm just like,
let me get back to the house talk then. Okay, so when they
Kool-Aid,
do
you've been talking for 10 minutes.
You ain't saying nothing about the Hawks talk.
You've been talking for 10 minutes, and then you talking about whipping your kids.
Nah, he
Like,
not.
come on, bro.
You know I had to give a scenario because
No, man. You went left. You went left and went left for 5 minutes. You were talking 10 minutes before that.
Man, you didn't let me finish. I was gonna make something real simple and quick, and y'all didn't let me
No,
finish.
you did
You
it.
ain't never
Harvey
been
did.
simple and quick. Well, it might be simple, but it ain't never been
Harvey,
quick.
you went left.
Oh, don't do him like that.
Come on,
I heard
man.
that, Mike.
We love
Mike,
you,
That was
Kool-Aid,
hard.
but you
Mike,
went
that
left,
was
bro.
hard. That was
I'm
hard.
just saying, man. I'm
Mike,
just
that ain't right.
saying,
Oh,
bro.
come on now.
I heard exactly what you said.
Dang.
I mean, like, dang, man, y'all ain't
God, leave, bro.
I mean, man,
We went totally left, Kool-Aid.
Oh my gosh.
Kool-Aid, you went totally left, brother.
Technically, Kool-Aid already got his little 2-minute spiel, man. So, you know,
Nah,
we ain't gonna
2
apologize.
minutes. He been talking for 10, 12 minutes.
I was just trying to rebuttal on something about Clint Capela and going with Landry, man, and where they was going. I know when they don't win, I go crazy. Okay. I jump, I be red. Like I say, I do everything, but I just don't, I still be on the team wagon though. I might go crazy, I might call people crazy, I might call the teammates trash, but I'm still on the wagon though, man. So let me finish.
Tonight,
Let me just finish what I was saying.
That's crazy.
Let me just finish what I was saying, man. I had to do that because for a while there, I thought Landry wasn't going to do what I didn't think he was going to make the trades. I didn't think I wanted him to make.
You got upset about the trade.
Okay, so let me finish. So now he's going to complete the process. Okay, he's going to complete the process and get rid of Clint. Let him walk to clear the books with his contract. He gonna get rid of Kobe. This is the whole process to them to get to the point where they got enough money to go get a player that all investor will spend money for. Let me say this: before Kevin Durant left and went to the Nets, they tried to shop for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant didn't want to come. I really think if Kevin Durant stayed in Phoenix, there's a chance that they might go after Kevin Durant again somewhere between now and 2026, 27.
When he's 40?
They can get enough money, dump enough salary to bring him over because they are going to
when he's 40.
Why would we go after KD at that time? He gonna be old, bro.
But it's only 6 superstars in the league.
Hold up. let me
Bro,
get out.
KD, like you want to go after a 40-year-old star dog?
Hold on. Hey, Foot, you all right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm
You
looking at
reading
the
your
phone.
phone. You read your phone. Okay.
KD is a superstar. So that's about the only superstar that's going to be available that he could possibly get. That could that 1 year turn or go into that pay play.
Man, come on, bro. You can't be
that
serious.
championship, man.
Hold up, please.
KD ain't going after KD, bro.
I believe if that happened, Trae Young and KD would win that championship together. That would get KD.
Kool-Aid. No, I don't want
We
KD.
we not getting KD, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't want
JJ.
I'm
You
just
got to
saying.
we get a power forward named JJ.
No, I don't want no KD. Here's the reason why I don't want KD here. Brooklyn, he was in a perfect spot with young dudes, just like with all the assets. They gave up all those young dudes in those assets, and look what they at now, rebuilding. He went to now Phoenix, gave up all those young dudes, gave up all those assets to get them, and now where are they going? He's trying to trade them out, and the Phoenix is eventually going to have to rebuild. I want him over here because
the only player KD played with and became a two-time MVP was Curry. And now when he come play with the top assist guy, it's gonna be totally different than them other bombs he played with. That was
Why do we want old Kevin Durant, bro?
That's what I'm saying, because Kool-Aid be all over the place, man. We got a real Kool-Aid back in, bro.
Why we want old KD, bro?
I thought we went over this the last couple days of like where we are as an organization and what they doing, bro.
Yeah, like
they gonna learn their lesson. They finna continue to rotate and play with NBA players with names, man. They already got the young guy. They already got Moji. They already got Vic. They already got Barlow. They already got Zach. They already got the young guys they gonna roll with.
He's gonna be 40, bro.
We got Niang.
Why would you want him, man? And then you gonna give up your assets to get a 40-year-old?
You got to trade for KD, don't you?
Man, yeah, like, bro, you gonna give up the assets you got for old KD, bro.
Yeah,
this ain't KD at 25 or 30.
And then if the case is that you swing and miss, meaning that you don't win no championship right away. Yeah, you screwed yourself.
Man, they're not going after no KD. Don't believe that nonsense.
No, I ain't believing that. We know it's just Kool-Aid talk.
I don't believe none of them reports, bro. I don't believe none of them reports that said we was going after KD. I don't believe none of it.
No.
We going after Bradley Beal.
If you talking about Devin Booker, I would believe
I know I'm right. You know how I know I'm right?
That's right.
Hey, you know how I know I'm right? Because Landry Fields, even at his press conference, he said just because
I got no idea what anybody's saying.
Just because we played good and JJ got hurt and we went on losing streak, nothing changed. The goal has not changed. They developing these players, dog. Ain't nothing changed. So no, why would they go after KD when it looked like they got a clear plan of what they trying to do with the young boy?
Yeah, KD don't make any sense.
It's homegrown talent. That's all that they're doing. They're basically saying, hey, we got Dyson, we got Zach, we got Jalen. If those guys hit their peak, we already got all-stars around with Trae Young.
And a combo.
That's what they're doing. Bro, miss me with that.
Now
he got
me
and Kobe are the first things steaming out of
I missed my man Clint so much this game. I said, somebody please rebound the ball. Please.
Man, they got 14 offensive rebounds on us, Matt.
It was insane.
That's
okay. The team didn't rebound.
Oh, Nyeke was getting owned by that third-rate center, bro. I don't know his name.
Job to rebound. It's the team job to rebound. Team.
I'm playing. It's
his
job. What is we get tested?
It's not his job.
Stop, Matt.
Let Larry go.
Y'all head coach disagree with y'all.
No, whatever.
Man, we have 4 rebounds.
Yeah, and Rudy Gobert didn't lead the league in rebounding. Okay.
You don't got Rudy Gobert.
All right.
We had Clint. That worked.
Go ahead, Larry.
Let AC say something since he just came in. I'll wait after AC. What's up, AC?
Oh, well, I like the game. I think we improved in a couple metrics. I think after today's game, we went from 26th in the league at 3-point defense to 24th. So that's a little 2-rank improvement. We were 5th in assists. Now we're 3rd again. I think at the start of the season or earlier in the season, we were 2nd or 1st, but we went down a little bit. But now we're back to 3rd. I think at the start of the season we're 30th. We're the worst 3-point defending team, but now we've improved 6 ranks, so it's a little improvement, like overall.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I gonna say? Man, Niang, I'm sorry. At first, Niang, I was like, "What are you doing, bro?" But then he said 4 threes in a row. I said, "Hey, man, I got no issues. Go ahead, ball out."
Niang ain't bad, bro.
What else? Karras. I feel like he probably could have been more effective, but he kind of got into foul trouble, so I guess he had trouble like setting in. Terrence Mann, from what I can see, he has no shooting confidence at all. Anytime Trey passing the ball, he would just drive it in, whether it was open or not. So that's kind of, I don't know what we got to do about that. But the other two guys looked all right. They wasn't any crazy turnovers. Like the ball handling was much better. We only had 11 turnovers, so better defense. Yeah, I mean, if he had, I think we've had a center. Like I think Capela was out there, we'd have blown him out. He probably would have blown him out.
We did blow him out. What you talking
That's
about?
only 10 points. That's like 10 points, 14 points. I mean, it's kind of a blowout, but I'm thinking like 20 points.
It ain't like a mind-blowing one.
That's not, yeah.
Oh my god.
I only beat them by 4 more points than Cleveland did yesterday. They beat them by 10. 14 is not really a blowout. It's just you just lost. A blowout's like more than 20.
Oh my god.
You don't like hearing that from
we unsatisfied with a 14-point win. This is unbelievable.
But that's a compliment, though, AC. It's a compliment.
It's because I'm just black and I have a lot of hair. That's literally it. If I had
It was Marion. It was Marion that started it.
Like
what?
Like if I literally, if I cut my hair down and have waves, bro.
Marion, you know what you did.
I mean, that's part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's features, man. Features go into lookalike.
Hey, fellas, man, I'm gonna have to holler at y'all later. I'm finna go ahead, go to sleep.
All right, man.
I gotta go myself. Thank y'all for having me on.
Y'all see that we talked?
Y'all, fellas.
I gotta go.
You better see Wonder.
Peace, y'all.
Y'all see that we saw?
Yeah, I'm finna roll too. Mike, you got it? Because I'm finna roll.
Yeah.
Let me say one more thing for you, Ro, because it look like everybody going out.
I got you. At least a 2-hour mark.
All right. Yeah. I disagree with Jay talking about the trade deadline, trying to build a team on the budget. There's no championship real contender built on the budget. I understand what we're doing right now. We couldn't cost us. We found Niang, who's used to Quinn's system. He is not Gallinari. Gallinari was 6'10" and a half. He's actually taller than Clint Capela. So
yeah, he was big.
When you really look at it, guys, we like the shooting. He's a streaky shooter, just like Bogey. And there's gonna be games he come in and be 1 for 7. And you're gonna be like, get this dude off my team. That's exactly what Kool-Aid gonna come in here, crashing out. So I want you guys to understand that it's fluid. We beat a bad team like we're supposed to. I need to see what we do against the next 2 games for Orlando and then the New York Knicks. That's gonna be a better challenge. Hopefully Mo G get another chance to come up here. To show and prove that it wasn't just a 1-game fluke. He's been playing like this in College Park, so hopefully it's going to translate for us to be a more well-rounded team, because Yucca Kongu needs help rebounding or help shot blocking or just help. Yes, he can score better than Clint Capela. No one will not deny that. But all the other intangibles of being an actual center, that's the thing. And he's a good backup center. I'm not really concerned right now. I understand that the Hawks have to find out what he is, guys. I mean, they drafted him with the 6th pick. So they have to find out what he is. There's no dilly-dallying about this. So I actually... This is pulling the Band-Aid off, guys. After we end this season, we will know if a Yucca Kongu is a starter or is just a quality backup. And guess what? He's making decent money for a quality backup. So I'm not really mad at it. Clint Capela is going to be going anyway, so you're gonna throw him in the deep water and say swim back to the 3 feet. You're gonna throw him in the 12 feet and tell him to swim back to the 10 feet. So that's what's going on to the 3 feet. So that's what's going on right now. He's either gonna seek and swim. Right now it's been half and half on good games and very poor games. So we just need to see consistency from Yucca Kongwu. I want us to draft a center. Most likely we're going to get another wing player because we lost DeAndre Hunter, who was probably the third best defender on our team. I like Karis LeVert, point of attack defense on smaller guys. He can't guard no bigger guy in the post. And neither I thought you said Terrence Mann was 6'6". He's 6'3", bro.
He's 6'5".
He's 6'5". He's 6'5".
He didn't look it.
Yeah, he's not that tall.
No, bro, he did not look it, Matt. He did not look it at all. So, but still, I still like Terrence Mann. I like the perimeter defense better now than before. It seems like we'll always have someone who can at least stay in front of somebody on when Dyson go out. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that, like man or Karis switchability. But yeah,
way better.
We're gonna need minivan. That's why I heard that was his nickname, so that's why I'm calling him forever. Niang, minivan. So because he's shaped like a minivan. We need minivan to speed up his motor. It was a couple of times that Trae Young got 2 turnovers because this dude, he just was like, okay, he kind of slow like Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't sprint. Like he do a pick. He set better picks than the Kongwu, but his roll was super slow, and Trae was anticipating him being further down and got 2 turnovers just because dude don't roll fast. You know what I'm saying? So it's better when he pick and pop or Trae come around that dribble handoff and then go to the hole and throw behind the head, and then he catch it at the wing and bust that 3-pointer wide open. But yeah, man, good win. And hopefully this will translate against a longer, more athletic defensive team, because that's all cool against against the Wizards. We've got a lot of athletic guys, but they still young. They throw dumb turnovers. Let's see us do it against the better teams. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm not with this accounting stuff. And y'all think we're going to go out and get somebody. We ain't getting nobody, man. That money is reserved for JJ's contract and when they sign Dyson to a new contract. That's what it's reserved for, guys. And what's ever left is going, and I don't even know if anything going to be left. It's only $50 million. That's $30 million for JJ and possibly between 20 to 25 million for Dyson. But if he's eligible for the Supermax, who knows if it gets into a bidding war? Because I think the Hawks will match it. If the Hawks let him walk for 25 million, that will be the dumbest decision the Hawks have done in a while. When you literally are trying to train him to be DeJounte Murray now, at least ball handling wise, tonight was dreadful offensively. It was. I can't even say anything good about that. Offensively, outside of like actually trying to score, he should have dunked like 3 of them and did the funny ass finger roll and missed it. So
it was ugly.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Oh, I was just talking about
Dyson's
offense when he should have dunked. It was like 3 times he should have dunked. He tried a finger roll or floater. Like he had the advantage. He went up and he just didn't dunk it. Like the last game he was dunking. I was like, oh, he finally realized he was 6'7". But overall, he still out rebounded, outscored Toyeka Kongwu. So don't get too happy, man. He still outplayed Toyeka by a mile.
He still contributed.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? He still had a positive effect on the game. So yeah, and steals always. So we don't even have to talk about that no more.
9 rebounds, 4 assists, 3
But yeah, Larry was hooping more than Toyeka. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Larry Nance Jr. was hooping.
I mean,
that man Nance nice.
I think we're going to spend the money. I think we're going to spend the money on at least 2 good players to help the young core.
Name them, man. Name the players. I named mine, so they didn't like my man. So
you could get or draft a center.
Name the players that we would get.
Yeah.
Or we have the opportunity to get.
Yeah.
For this team, I really like Kelly Oubre for this team. I think he would be an excellent get for us. Quinn has already shown the ability to be able to develop people's shot to an extent, right? He's not going to turn you to a 40% three-point shooter, but he can move it up a percentage or two. And so you get Oubre up to a percentage or two. That's 35%.
Kelly Oubre. So y'all told Kool-Aid he was crazy for KD, but you talking about Sideshow Bob.
You want to buy? You want to get Kelly Oubre?
So hold on. So Kelly Oubre has been a 20-point scorer in this league.
Yeah,
I believe on 2 different occasions for 2 different teams. Right?
I'm not opposed to Kelly Oubre.
One of the top 3 finishers in 6th Man of the Year. He's an explosive scorer. Somebody we need explosive
though, Larry.
That's the
I would rather re-sign Karis LeVert on a cheaper deal than bring in Sideshow. I'm just saying.
Y'all like mid players. Okay?
Why you call him Sideshow?
You love mid players.
Larry, hold on, Matt.
You know that.
What's the problem with Kelly
Oubre? Just got cussed out by Embiid for not hustling.
Man, don't nobody care about Embiid. I would have said something that nigga they don't never play. I'm like, nigga, how about you play, bro? You feel me? Like at least
Kelly Oubre went right back at him.
No, man, Kelly Oubre is trash, man. I'm not.
I don't know.
Larry, you don't average 20 multiple times in the league.
Yeah, okay, and Karis LeVert averaged 18 a couple of times too.
That's when he was getting all the shots.
Look.
But is it
Karis LeVert don't play no defense?
Kelly Oubre bigger than LeVert, and he'll give you a little better defense.
LeVert don't play no defense.
Is he a little younger though? LeVert older, isn't he?
LeVert do play defense.
If we go ahead and get Karis LeVert, what's the other player?
LeVert's not known for a defender.
My bad. I'm sorry, Matt.
But I thought like if we're gonna get a player, it'd be more like pivotal.
Karis LeVert and who? Karis LeVert and who? If we spend $80 million on some freaking bums, that's gonna be.
If it was me, Larry, if it was me, I would spend the money on 3 players. I would spend the money on Kelly Oubre, Jabari Smith, and then the third player.
You gotta trade Jabari. You gotta trade for Jabari.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm just saying the players that I would target: Jabari,
a person that's injury prone.
Jabari for some we can afford.
Y'all trading for an injury prone player, and we just got rid of Dre. Y'all, oh my God!
Injury prone.
Again,
this is the first time I've seen it injured though, Larry.
$50 million on some injury prone mid-ass
injury
players.
prone? What are you talking about?
Why
is injury prone, Larry?
I don't think he's injury prone.
Okay, all right. So Jabari Smith didn't go into the NBA with an injury.
I don't
know. What injury did he have?
Did he?
He was a top 3 pick. What injury did he have, Larry?
I honestly don't know, Larry. If he did,
I don't know injury. He was a top 3 pick. What injury could he have had?
I thought like if we were gonna get somebody, I thought it'd be someone more pivotal, like a center.
What are you giving up for? What are you giving up for Jabari? What are you giving up for?
I say all the time the type of players that we gotta get though, bro. Like in my opinion,
might just want him because he's from the crib.
No, I'm not talking about Kelly Oubre though, but Jabari is the youth, the age, like.
Yeah, he does fit the category.
Arena or whatever. And then he Jabari is 6'11", right? Isn't he 6'10"?
Nah, he's 6'10". He's 6'10".
He's from Swanee.
Huh?
Is that Georgia?
I'm not a believer of
I
Jabari
wasn't
Smith,
trying
bro.
to talk about none of that. Everybody know that, and Larry already trying to throw that out there. I'm talking about the actual basketball attributes of the young man or whatever. Like, I'll go into the Georgia crap if you want me to, but I'm just saying, like, Jabari Smith, again, he's what, 21 or at the oldest? What is he? Is he 21?
Guys, are we gonna put a daycare center around Trey Young, or we gonna actually
Larry,
try to
stop thinking about that though. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need
I mean,
you, Trey Young, and everybody
guess
else.
what? Why don't we
Like
just
that.
trade him?
And then, but
Why
also
do-
too though. But you were just upset
Why
about
don't we
Kelly
just
Oubre.
trade
Kelly
Trey?
Oubre is
Why
what?
don't we trade
Kelly
him?
Oubre, the same age. No, he older than Trey. So, bro, that's somebody right there. You're not saying everybody, but still though. Jabari Smith, for example, though, is a young player though that will still be in a sense like quote unquote Dyson or whatever, who is a top 5 draft pick, who is young. You get him to the Hawks. 21. You see what we can do with certain players and everything. Yeah, 21 years old. Like, bro, like I don't know what like we are not getting no established players, or when it comes to anybody else, big name players. So Kelly Oubre, who was basically a defender, athletic.
Wait, hold on. Mike, hold on. Jabari Smith played in 79 games his first year, 77 last year. How's he injury prone?
Bro, I'm not buying none of that, bro. And even if it is that case,
Okay,
bro,
I guess my mistake then.
what
My
I'm
bad.
saying though, we got to. If that's the case though, that means we can get them quote unquote cheap and under the radar. The Hawks organization has to roll the dice like that and hit. Because if you do or whatever, and his age or whatever, and then he stopped getting injured, like quote unquote Steph, I ain't calling him Steph. I'm just saying early injuries before anybody go crazy. But what I'm saying is that you catch it early like that, bro. Like, come on, like that's what the Hawks got to do, in my opinion. Bro. Like Matt,
Kuminga. What about Kuminga, Larry? What about Kuminga?
Oh no, I don't know about Kuminga.
Kuminga, it just depends on how much. I mean, I like Kuminga, but
it's gonna cost about $30 million a year.
No, I like Kuminga. Okay, are we gonna go small? Is he gonna be the small center? He's better than Yucca Kongwu. But again, I don't want a 6'9" center.
Hey, look, you got to
plays power forward for the plays power forward for them.
I know they're super small,
center.
But then
No,
that's the
Kuminga
case.
plays.
Kuminga
plays power forward.
Kelly Oubre.
He don't ever play small forward. It's either power forward or small center.
All-stars.
Well, Larry, I'm just talking about that. Larry, I'm talking about that archetype of a player.
We're not getting no
Man, look, guys, stop trying to recreate the dang going Golden State Warriors.
We not doing that.
You can't do it. Exactly. No, exactly, son.
We not doing that.
No, stop it. Matt wants to recreate the That's what Matt want to do. He want to recreate.
To ask for Kelly Oubre.
I don't think that would be recreating a Golden State.
To ask what's wrong, Larry? Kelly on the basketball court?
Hey, he got me kind of. I bumped that. I'm kind of.
Okay, all right. So
you put Kelly
Oubre. I need to know the assets and how much they're gonna pay him.
Who?
I mean, I ain't finna do it, man. I don't know, bro. They should cost that money. We got 50.
What's the assets and how much you're gonna repay him? Because he's gonna need to get re-up.
But you do everything each year, though. It's based off of each year. The following years, they'll maneuver stuff and have the money to pay for it or whatever they got to do, bro. I don't know, but the $50 million or whatever it is, they make it work to begin with next year. I mean, what you said, Jabari got to trade for. So I don't know who you trade for Jabari because you already traded Dre.
I ain't never seen a team win a championship without all-stars.
Okay, Kool-Aid. I understand that. What I'm telling you, though, is that y'all got to get out y'all mind because that's what y'all get upset at is that we not finna trade for or a free agent who's already been a multiple all-star gonna sign here. That ain't happening. But I'm not disagreeing with you, Kool-Aid. But that's what it is that hold on. But what I'm saying is I don't disagree with you, Kool-Aid. But if JJ continue his progression, don't be hurt. That's one all-star. Zachary Reese, some of y'all, whatever, though, but I believe would be an all-star at the point. You
have to wait and
still will have all-stars when you get in here and you play basketball or whatever. Like I say this all the time. Joe Johnson and Paul Millsap was not all-stars, multiple all-stars before they came to the Atlanta Hawks. They got to the Atlanta Hawks and they became all-stars. that's what we do. I mean, that's what we got to do.
Jalen was already on. He was already on an All-Star run before he got injured.
Hold on, and Mike, I also want to point out what confuses me about fans is like, well, some people, Larry, you confuse me as well. We like the young core, right? And we think they're intractable. Trey, Dyson, JJ, Zach, and you don't like the center. I get that. But 4 to 5 positions to most fans are a lock. Those 4 aren't moving. So even if we go get this all-star, this phantom player, who are they going to replace? They're going to replace Trey, Dyson? No. Zach? No. JJ? No. So, like, who are we targeting exactly? Embiid
there's not
for the
really
center
any
position?
room because, like,
I mean, really, the center position is really the really like glaring.
So who's the all-star center you want?
The all-star center that I want? Well, I don't want street clothes because he just pulled a groin talking trash.
DeAndre.
He was trying to play defense on the play.
Young guys, I mean,
Larry, that's all I'm saying.
Actually
Larry,
messed
Kool-Aid.
up. Oh man.
The other, according to y'all, the core players are intractable. Like we're not going to move them, or send them to the bench. So, like, where is this all-star going to play?
All right,
you still got what you got? Because I let him up though, but I was about to.
No, Devon didn't give it to me.
No.
If y'all, all right, so if we're trading assets to make Jabari a bench player, I disagree with that.
I gotta jump off.
I disagree. If we're getting Jabari just to make him a bench player, personally, I don't believe in him. But if we're gonna go and spend assets and trade for a young guy who was a top 3 pick, I mean, that's the same thing as trying to trade for KD, who's established, but you're going for a younger player. Where is he going to play? Who is he going to take? Is he going to take JJ's spot? No. Is he going to take Zach's spot? No. Is he going to take Dyson's spot? He don't even play shooting guard. He's the power forward, small forward. So again, I'm not giving up assets for him. You know what I'm saying?
What's the conversation?
That's all I'm saying.
I'm
not giving up assets and they're going to pay him $30 million.
If you want to win, man, you give up.
Hold on, wait. Jay,
I personally don't think we're going to get anybody big, guys.
I
don't think so. No one.
I think the money is already spent.
Okay, hold on. Let me go.
We're talking about the money. We're talking about the money that we have available this summer to improve the roster.
Okay.
I'm telling Larry and Kool-Aid, if we think these core players are intractable, we're not going to be able to move them. Like, we want them to play and develop and start.
Yeah.
Trey, Zach, Dyson, JJ at the minimum, those 4. Like, who is this all-star and where are they going to play? Because we're not moving any of them to the bench.
Room.
Well, they're not going to do that. They're going to build out the bench with the money available. So, like, names of guys that you should be looking at, if they're not going to trade for anybody, are like they'll be the team that'll offer like a guy like Nas Reed like $20 million and then try to like that's more.
Nas Reed will be an excellent move.
Well, I said Kelly Oubre.
But here what I'm saying.
The best players that we want,
Wait. Because to that point about Nas Reed, what I said, like, they're gonna have to this is what I was getting at earlier, where like teams like the Raptors, the Hawks, the Rockets, the Cavs, the Thunder, like teams that aren't in the luxury tax but are winning.
Hey Jay, real quick though, like I said, this like final words though, because I gotta get up.
Oh, okay.
Those teams though, like you gotta use trade like the deadline to get guys. Like how we got Terrence Mann, for example. Like he's going to be on the team next year, earmarked for a number. But then to get other guys in free agency, you have to overpay. So like the Thunder overpaid for Isaiah Hartenstein. So right now, Nas Reed makes like $14 million. But the Hawks, if they bring him on, they're going to have to pay him like $20+ million, which is an overpay. He's a good player, but they're going to have to overpay for a guy like that. So they're either going to do something like a move like that where they bring in one guy and then re-sign some of these dudes, or they're going to just kind of round out the roster with a bunch of dudes around, $8 to $10 million. So we'll see what they do. But, yeah.
the best guys that we could get for the team are basically untouchable. So like if we're being realistic, they're basically untouchable. If we wanted like a really high quality backup point guard for Trae Young, like an offensive minded backup point guard, we'd want to get TJ McConnell. But TJ McConnell's already signed to a 4-year deal. Like he would be amazing as a backup, but we can't get him because he's already signed through 2029. So that's not going to happen. Tari Eason would be amazing, but there's no way Houston doesn't re-sign him. Tari Eason's an amazing player. He would be amazing for us, but there's no way we would sign him. Like it's just not going to happen. So all these like pipe dreams is just unrealistic. Like unless we were to move assets of our own, which I don't know if we would be willing to do that. We just have to hope we get lucky, hit someone good in the free agency, and then hopefully these picks convey to something good this season, and we draft quality players. So I mean that's the realistic approach to it all. I mean I could lie to myself and say I want to get Anthony Davis, I want to get Anthony Edwards, I want to get Jokic, I want to get those guys. So that's just not going to happen. So
what about Jordan Clarkson?
Well, Tari Eason could
not
be,
bad.
but he's another one of those dudes that if you bring in Tari Eason, you're gonna have to overpay to bring in Tari Eason.
Yeah,
Like the contract is just gonna have to be bad. But that's
well,
just the reality.
well, Houston's going to sign him. There's no way Houston's not going to sign him. He's on the rookie deal right now. There's
Right,
no way
but I'm
they're not
saying
going to sign
if
him.
a team comes in and offers Tari Eason the opportunity where he's making $25+ million a year,
Oh, for sure,
no, they're gonna let him walk. But that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's gonna be if you're gonna bring in a guy like that, you're gonna be overpaying to bring him. But
Correct.
I mean,
Correct.
it just is what it is. You have to do what you have to do.
Correct.
I mean, like I said, I like Kelly Oubre, players like that. I think he will help us. I know we like Vit, but like if we replace Vit with like Kelly Oubre, we're a lot better. And he could be that kind of an explosive bench scorer. He's already shown he can score 20 points off the bench in the 6-man in a row type year. So those are the type of players I'm looking for. Players like that you can catch. Either Jabari Smith, where you're catching him on the upswing and you're betting on potential, or Kelly Oubre, who's a vet. He has a particular role. He knows what that role is, and he can come in and fill that role. One of the two. Because I think the core that we have, however you describe that core, is what they're going to invest in. So I don't think they're going to do anything to move one of those core players to the bench, at least not next season.
Oh, we got a core. We
that's what most people think.
We do.
I don't think that the Hawks are gonna try to bring in a guy that's gonna take minutes away from Vit Krejci because of his production to his contract. It makes too much sense to keep throwing development of minutes into him.
Too good. Vit for his contract is way too good. He's a steal.
Yeah,
He's
it's
a
like
steal.
that's the reason why Don Barlow probably isn't